You're listening to the Toast Breakfast Show with Nick Errol. This is Up FM 107.5.
Good morning, how you doing? Nick Errol with you, 107.5. This is the Toast Breakfast Show, 7 till 10 weekday mornings. Now, right now on the telephone, I have someone that I've been looking forward to having a chat to for quite some time. He's doing a gig on the 30th of April, which is this Friday at Zen Bar, Mr. Charlie Brown, aka Optimus Gryme. How are you, bro?
Hey, I'm good, thanks, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. How's your morning been?
I've been awesome, man. I got up and had some waffles for breakfast. Waffles and whipped cream and maple.
No way! Did the missus make you that, or did you have to make it yourself?
I did myself. It's her birthday today, so...
I see. So you had to do the nice thing and make her waffles and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Great to have you on the show. Thank you for having a chat to us this morning.
Cheers for having me, mate.
No worries, anytime. Now, let's talk about the past. What's made the name Optimus Gryme what it is today? Like, what are some vital steps you've taken over the last 5 years to get to where you are now?
I think probably the main thing was making dubstep early.
Yeah.
I started making it actually back in 2002, 2003 with Billy Fluid, and back then it didn't even have a name. We were just making what we thought was slowed down hip hop with big fat bass on it.
Right.
And then over sort of the next three or so years, I started hearing a bit more of it, and a bit more of it coming out as grime, and and then it started kind of taking off in New Zealand, and at that point I'd already had my album finished and put that out, and it just happened to be the first dubstep album brought out in the country, so I think that was a really kind of pivotal point.
That's bad, eh? Just, I guess, to be the first person in there, to be ahead of the game, it would have been one of the big points in your career, yeah? Yeah,
totally. And then just from then, just constantly gigging and sort of constantly promoting myself and using, all forms of promotional media like Facebook and MySpace and YouTube, and that's been a huge, played a huge part. And I think putting out the free slam and groove mixes have done wonders. I just put one out last week, and it's already got over 4,000 downloads in just over a week. So, the internet's definitely played a huge part in it.
Heck yeah. You moved from like breaks and drum and bass into dubstep. Was it the natural path to follow, or were you just like, I just need to be on the top of the game and get in there and get what the new kids are trying to listen to?
For me, it was totally natural. I mean, like I said, I had been making the dubstep for a while, and I was kind of making it concurrent with the drum and bass, and then I'd done so many drum and bass gigs and been DJing it for almost close to a decade, and so it was just really time for me to have a little bit of a break and listen to and make something new and something fresh. And
for sure,
what I love about dubstep is that I could take all the stuff I loved about jungle and drum and bass and apply the same sounds and the same production techniques, and for me it's pretty much the same stuff, just at a different tempo, so you can play around with different
you can use different elements in it
comes
together,
time signatures and different just beat arrangements and stuff, but it's just essentially the same thing. The engineering behind it is the same as you would do with drum and bass, and drum and bass is all about big drums and big bass, and that's what dubstep is as well. So it was a natural progression, really. How
would you describe your own personal sound?
Well, it's actually it's always changing. I mean, with my album, I was focusing a lot on melodic, deep, rolling stuff that you'd listen to at home. And then I started getting all these, playing all these big gigs, and I can't really play a lot of my stuff out at those gigs, so I started making stuff geared more for the dance floor over the last 12 months. And so it's kind of gone from being focusing on a home listening environment to making stuff more get up for the club. And I think, that's just what I'm going to do for the next little while. And then I'm really keen to get back into the melodic and more musical and make songs opposed to club bangers. So it's just always changing. But at the moment, I'm just making tunes geared for the club.
Awesome. Who are some of your influences in your music that you make? Any people that come to mind that think, I get bits from here, bits from there?
Not really, Like, I don't really focus too much on artists as such. I might just hear a song from an artist that I really like, and then the next song I like is from a totally different artist or from a totally different genre. So I just listening to so many different genres at home. I hardly ever listen to dubstep or drum and bass. It's usually sort of...
As you do, probably. If you're surrounded by it in the studio and then you do a production on it all the time, you just want to listen to something else.
Yeah, I actually do like the station called Martini in the Morning, which is an iTunes station, and they play like what they call, it's listed as...
Country and Western?
50s, 60s pop is what they listed as.
Oh, see, no, pop's not too bad.
Yeah, well, it's just all old jazz music and a lot of Motown stuff, and that's what I listen to at home mostly. And and I always got the iPod on random, and so it's just
sweet madness. Now you've met and worked with a whole lot of special people over the years. All right, let's put it this way: whose number is the most cherished in your cell phone?
Whose number? Well, I don't know. I got a text from P Diggs last night hitting me up about a remix I'm doing for Shapeshifter.
Yeah.
I was pretty stoked about that because, Shapeshifter's been a band that all of us New Zealanders have just loved over the last decade.
For sure.
So they're like, text, because I've been working on this remix for their tune System.
Yeah.
I've had it actually for about 3 or 4 months that I've been working on, and I've played it out a bit, but I actually haven't sent it to Shapeshifter yet because I just wanted to make sure it's, sounding
people,
and I've played it out enough time to make sure it's sounding fat before I send it to them. And so he sent me a text last night just saying, hey, we want to do a remix release with State of Mind and upbeats and truth, and they wanted to put mine on there. So
that'd put a smile on your face.
Yeah, and they haven't even had the remix yet, but they've heard about it, and they've had lots of people saying that they enjoy it, but they actually haven't heard it yet. So maybe I should send it. So that's in the works anyway. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I love Shapeshifter and its choice to be able to work with them.
Yeah. That's awesome. Now, most of us know you from a straight music side of things, but tell us about New Zealand Apparel.
New Zealand Apparel, that's something I started about 5 years ago, and basically I've been before I started doing music full time, I've done graphic design and website design for about 8 years as a freelance designer, and I've always loved going out and checking people's t-shirts out and the designs on people's t-shirts. And for me, in the kind of street urban world, a t-shirt really expresses as a way of expressing somebody. Like someone will have some slogan on a t-shirt that really tells you about them, and so I've just loved the psychology behind it. So I just kind of turned that into designing my own tees and putting them out there, and I sell it on just mainly on the website noizealand.com at the moment, but there's a shop in K Road called Learning Curve Apparel that's stocking them as well. So it's just one of my other passions.
Little side project.
Yeah.
Nice. So if you want to grab pretty cool t-shirts from Optimus Gryme himself, go head up to the website. Or there's that shop where?
Learning Curve. It's on K Road.
K Road, yeah.
Yeah, man. That would be pretty cool. I checked out the stuff before. Some nice prints, man.
Yeah, cheers, bro. I've got a whole bunch of new stuff being released in the next month or so.
That's cool. I'll have to come along and nudge you on the shoulder and be like, hey, remember that one time? Hey, remember?
Bro.
Alrighty, Optimus Gryme is playing tomorrow, the 30th of April at Zen. It's going to be a massive lineup. The early bird tickets sold out, so you must get getting quickly.
Yeah, actually, we sold out all our pre-sales for Zen, so we've tickets have been going nutty, and so we've had to open both bars, so it'll be in Fu and Zen.
Look at that.
So what will happen is I'll be playing in Zen, and then the audio feed will go back, be fed into Fu as well.
No way.
Nice.
Yeah, so it'll be a 2-club thing. So if you've had a hard out boogie and you want to have a little bit of a breather, go and get yourself a drink or chat with some mates. You can go next door to Fu, and there'll be 2 bars running, and just to kind of so we can let a few more people in, because we sold out like 2 days before the gig, and the last 2 days is usually when all the tickets sell. So we should
open up another club.
Yeah, open up another club.
Epic. How cool is that? Just at a flick of a switch. We'll just open another one. It's all good.
Yeah.
Alrighty, everything's happening tomorrow night. Zen and Fu is wide open. We can get tickets at optimusgryme.co.nz/tickets. Can you still get them at Cosmic Corner on High Street?
Cosmic Corner have got a few, and they had a few last night, so I'm sure they've got some more, and also iticket.co.nz.
Alrighty, and if you could sum the night up as a whole, what is the audience expecting?
They're going to get a massive journey. They're going to hear huge, massive, heavy tunes, and it's going to roll out into some nice, stubby, beautiful, soundscapey stuff as well. So, it's going to be good times, really.
Awesome. So we've given you the link. You know what you have to do this Friday. All the details are at www.upfm.dj. If you would like a single pass to go and head along, what should they do? Give them something that they have to text.
Text. There's a MC that I often play with.
Yeah.
And perform with, and his name is MC --.
If you think you know what it is, send your message off to 8736. Optimus Gryme, thank you very much for being on the show this morning.
Alright, thank you very much for having me.
No worries, and you have a fantastic day.
Alright,
Catch you next time.
Bye.
See you.
See ya.